Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Rhondda Valley's podcast. So today's guest, I'm joined by Emily, who is of course the owner of the Emily Kate boutique based in Treorchy. So hi Emily.
You okay? You okay?
Yes, thank you for coming on the podcast.
You're welcome.
Yes, I know you're a bit nervous.
Thank you for having me.
So firstly, how long has the boutique been open for?
It's been open for 4 years on Thursday.
Oh yeah, it's anniversary really.
Little birthday.
That's good.
But, yeah, it's gone super duper quick.
That has gone really quick, yeah. So what made you decide, so when you wanted to open your own business, what made you decide to take that step?
It was really random, I've got to be honest. I'm a dancer. I lived in Swindon for 3 years, dancing in back and forth London, but I always came home on a Saturday to work in a clothes shop.
Right.
I worked in different clothes shops since I was 16 on a Saturday. I am a home bird, so I wanted to move back home, and the shop that I was working for was closing down. So I randomly thought, right, let's open a shop, see how that goes, and then maybe once that's up and running, I'll go back to my dancing if I was dancing myself or teaching.
Yeah.
But owning your own business takes over your life, and I never went back dancing.
Yeah, a lot of time.
But I am so grateful, and I do really love it. Yeah, I do really enjoy it. I wouldn't change it.
So obviously that answers my next question. I was going to say, why did you pick a boutique in particular? But obviously because you love the clothes,
yeah,
is it?
I've always loved my clothes, and I think I've dressed myself since I was about 3. I was telling my mum what I was wearing. But yeah, I've always loved like my clothes and accessories and dressing up and things like that. So yeah, that's what made me just go into that. And again, like I said, I always worked on a Saturday in retail and clothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what made you open it in Treorchy? Because obviously I know you said you wanted to move back home.
Yeah.
Did you feel that this was something missing in the high street of Treorchy?
Yes, like we haven't got the kind of style that I wanted to do. I didn't feel that we've got anything up this way in the valley.
Oh.
And Treorchy, we are really lucky as a high street, I think.
I think it's grown a lot, mind, in the last few years. It's gone a bit crazy, hasn't it?
If you compare to other high streets, I think we are really lucky. We have got a bit of everything here.
Yeah.
And everyone's so lovely. Like, I was so nervous to come here to open a shop 4 years ago, but I've had so much support from other businesses as well. And everyone's been really supportive around here. So yeah, I'm grateful for everyone in the high street.
Yeah, I think it's fab. So this high street, I think it have gone crazy the last few years, definitely.
Yeah.
So obviously with the clothes and stuff like that, is everything in the shop to you a particular taste, or do you try to tailor to other people as well? Because obviously everyone's different, isn't it?
I do try, and you just noticed a lady coming in now, didn't you? That she's going to a wedding. So I do try my best. It is hard to sell something that you don't particularly like yourself.
Yeah.
So it is hard when I'm ordering. I do think, but some things, they're not going to always suit me, and they'll suit someone else beautifully, and vice versa, whatever. I choose the colours to what I like, I suppose.
Right. And obviously seasons as well.
Seasons, yeah. But I am aware, like, my mum is a big help for me as well. She likes, like, all the Italian clothing and things like that. So she'll come along with buying for that then. And
right.
Are
you and your mother different styles? Because me and my mother are completely different.
Yeah, style-wise we are. However, she's really good with clothing, and to be honest, she always picks mine. Considering I've got a clothes shop, she always picks what I wear, and I'm terrible when I go shopping or whatever I want to wear on a Saturday night. I'm always WhatsApping her a picture, and she's like, yeah, no. But yeah, it is nice to have other people's opinions, and I do take on what other people want as well, and I will try my best to try and find if someone wants something in particular. Yeah, I will try. At the end of the day, it's a clothes shop for the public, so I've got to think of what the public wants as well.
Yeah. Obviously keep up with trends as well, like celebrities or things like that. Yeah. If someone sees something particular and you see high in demand, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah,
to get
definitely. It in. But yeah, I do. You obviously pick what you like as well.
Yeah, I know. So since opening the boutique, you also do other services as well. So I saw you do personalised hats, and like for people who go on hens and stuff like that. They are gorgeous. Thank you. What made you decide to do them?
I actually got married myself 2 years ago, and my maid of honour, I'd seen a picture I think it was Michelle Keegan actually who wore it. And
obviously she's gorgeous.
Yeah, of course. And I tagged the girls. I was like, love this. And my maid of honour actually got them for me. So I'm really arty, so I thought, I'll give them a go. Put them online. I done it for my cousin who was getting married 6 months after me. And then just a few people asked me to make them for them. So that's
got a bit mad now,
that escalated. But I'm really arty and I love making things. So yeah, that was just a random evening of let me make a hat for my cousin that escalated into, can you make me one? And, yeah.
And I was gone a bit crazy.
But I do enjoy making them, and I've tried to make them like a lot different now, and I put different things on them, change the colour, like rose gold is in at the moment, isn't it? So I've made like black hats with the rose gold.
It makes it more unique to the party then as well,
and I've tried to, different writing and handwriting and different fonts and things.
Nice. And you also do personalised suitcases.
Yeah.
So how did that come about? Is that
I don't even know how that came about. I think I wanted one. I never actually had one. I gave it to my friend. I don't actually know how that came about. That was random.
That's a bit arty as well.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with my hair. I think it was again, I'm quite arty, and I've got like the printers and things at home from GCSE and A-level art.
Was you good in school at art?
I loved art.
I liked art. It was an easy topic.
Yeah, I was quite creative. I've always got my things out in the evenings, just playing about and having a go at things.
To make a bit of a mess in your house.
Yeah.
I bet your husband's like, oh god.
Yeah, it's like an arts night. So yeah, that just, I don't know how that happened, if I'm honest with you, but yeah, just playing about really and personalising different things, and
It's good. It's awesome. And obviously,
I think that came about when I was doing a window display for my friend Rosie, who went on Love Island,
yeah.
And I was doing a suitcase with a window, and I think that's how that came about. I put her name on I put a name on
I saw hers, or initials or something like that.
I can't remember what I done now, but there was something with that. Again, it was just like an arty thing, really.
People go crazy over things like that, don't they? They just go nuts. Yeah, so and obviously you do microblading as well.
Yeah.
That's a huge thing you do now. So when did you start doing that?
I actually had my eyebrows microbladed over in Swansea in Realistic Beauty with Sian, and she's a trainer as well, and we just started talking really when I was having my eyebrows done, and one thing led to another, and she's like, why didn't you get trained? Yeah, and I ended up attending a course, and that was that.
So did you do it with her in her place?
Yeah, with Sian. I got trained with Sian. I'm actually going on an advanced training with her now next week.
Right.
But yeah, that was a year ago, so I've been microblading for a year.
That's good. And you do that upstairs, is it?
Yes, I do that, yeah. So
what's the procedure? So obviously, I've had mine microbladed before. I haven't done it. I don't keep on top of it all. I'm terrible at things like that. I just don't. I wait until last minute. And it was like a big wedding coming up, and I'm like, right, now I need it done.
Now I need it done.
Yeah. But like obviously, so you have the consultation, is it?
Yeah,
and
so
then
I make sure you have a consultation, just for the client to know. There's so many different types, and you can have different like outlooks on them. There's like natural hair strokes, ombre brows and things like that. So I tell the client exactly what kind of technique I'm trained in, just to make sure that everyone's different, everyone likes different things, don't they? Just to make sure that they're happy with the style that I do. And then I go through the procedures, patch test in them, consultation, just to make sure that they are okay to have microblading done.
Yeah.
And then we get them booked in. It's a semi-permanent kind of.
Yeah, how long does it last? Like, is it about 3 years supposed to be?
It just depends on the client as well, and how much you have them topped up. And,
right. Okay.
Like the individual as well, of how different aftercares and things like that, and if you go on holiday a lot, oily skin and things like that, there's lots of different. There's lots of different things to follow, kind of thing. And then you've got a 6-week top up, and then it depends on the individual again then of how often you need them topped up.
Cool. So obviously with the boutique as well, I can't obviously got to bring it up about your window displays, that they are awesome. I loved your Christmas one. That was amazing.
Yeah,
the TV was
awesome.
Yeah, it was class. How did you come up with all these ideas? I know that's arty, but Jesus, that's like...
I normally, like this one that's in now, came from like the dress. So I wanted to put that dress in the window, which reminded me of watercolours. So then that went then to getting some like paintbrushes and making like a watercolour painting. And just finding like different bits of old furniture and painting them to mix in with a dress. And that's what I normally do. I normally find something and then work around that.
Yeah, because I was going to say, how do you come up with new ideas? Because obviously everyone in the high street have all got really nice windows now.
Yeah,
that's like gone a bit mad as well.
Got really lovely windows.
So like, how do you... I would find it not difficult. I like arty stuff, but I would find, oh right, they've done that. What can I do now? Do you know what I mean? Because you want to stand out. Everybody wants to stand out, and it's just like, oh, what can I do now? Every day.
There is. You know, you have months where you think, oh, I really need to change that window. But again, you just try and think of something like the Christmas one.
And your Valentine's one was awesome too.
Oh yeah,
that was couples photos. Yeah, that was good.
The Christmas one, I actually saw. I was in the house and I saw someone drive past with a tree on top of the car. And that's what made me think then of the window. So I made a car out of MDF, like the tree on top of the car, and then I randomly put a TV with the Christmas film. I'm
surprised no one sat outside with a seat watching it.
I could hear it. It was on repeat. I kind of know that film off by heart now.
Oh, next, a different film.
Yeah. And then the Valentine's one, I try and use as many people, you know, that can help me as well with the window. So I try to have everyone to send in a picture of their loved ones. If it was, I don't know, their boyfriend, their husband. A lot of people put like their daughters and sons in the window as well.
Yeah. That's nice because like the community, you're bringing all the community into the shop.
Yeah, so I tried to do that. Mother's Day, I had a lot of people to write Mother's Day notes. And I have emailed some schools as well, because I'm asking the A-level, GCSE and A-level students to see if they wanted to share their work in the window as well, and we can try and work around what they've made and fashion maybe. Yeah, just to display their work as well.
It's going to be hard to try and fashion maths and English.
Yeah, GCSE and A-level like art work or technology or something like that. But
there's something like science and maths. So,
yeah,
okay.
They've made something that they want to display.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could maybe display that. But
that's cool. It's good though. Yeah, you think of ideas like that because I wouldn't know. I have a clue doing that. I wouldn't. And obviously, brought that up. And then I know you won the award recently for the Welsh Independent Real Tale Awards.
Yes, I was highly commended with that, which was lovely. I didn't expect to get invited to that. So it was a lovely surprise when I had a phone call. It was really nice. It was down in the Exchange Hotel, so it was a 3-course meal, and it was all tucks and lovely dresses and things like that.
You had to look good that night, didn't you?
It was a really nice night. It was nice as well to just get to know other businesses that have been going a lot longer than me, that I'm aware of them, but they don't know me or I don't know them personally, whereas they've had years to get to know each other.
Yeah.
And I was up against shops further down the valley as well that I know that I've brought customers up to me, that people have come in to me and said, oh, you've been recommended by there's a lovely lady in Boutiques Box in Talbot Green, that I have so many customers who come here who said, oh, you've been recommended. I've never actually met the lady, so she was down in that retail award, so it was lovely to meet her. And Queen Bee as well down in Talbot. It was really nice to just get to know a lot of businesses that have been really successful for many years.
What was it like when you won?
Well, I won the highly commended, and then there was two categories. So there was Queen Bee that won boutique of the year, and then there was highly commended of the year as well. So Queen Bee won that, and then I won the other one then. Which
did you have to say speech or anything?
It was useless. But it was lovely. Again, I was up against shops that has been a lot longer than me, so I was really thrilled with that. Yeah, and again, social media is mad lately, isn't it? So that helped a platform again just by winning the highly commended award for that. That goes on their social media, which Polly there, who a bit like you does like the podcasting and things like that. I think she's on Capital.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know Polly. Yeah.
So obviously from her Instagram, she's got a lot of followers as well. It all adds up, and people come in and they're aware they've heard this and they've heard that. So yeah, it all helps massively, doesn't it?
Yes, awesome. So yeah, I had to come up here and interview just because I think your boutique is very unique. And I feel like do you feel like your shop stands out? I do, compared to people in the high street.
So. You know, everyone tries to make the little shop unique, don't they, as best as they can. So yeah,
and it's
you
nice.
Just got to keep on keeping up to date with things, haven't you? So
I think it's nice if people got like a night out or a wedding, you haven't got to travel all the way to Cardiff or all the way to somewhere just to get an outfit. I think it's nice to like, I can go up Treorchy and get something to wear. So yeah, that is really nice. And my daughter loves your shop. My God, it's mad. My oldest one, but my middle one, she's the most girly. Even now, she's in my makeup and everything. I think she's gonna have a little shop or something.
Love her.
She loves it. She's adorable. She's a little cute petite, but oh God, no. But yeah, so thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. And everyone, I will post in the Instagram message, I will add Emily Kate's links to all her pages for you, so you can get in touch. And the next episode will be coming soon. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.